Welcome back to Passionate World Talk Radio. Educate, enlighten, entertain. You can also see this video on amfm247.com next Tuesday evening from 8 to 9 p.m. Cool your heels with Lillian. Today we're going to be talking about your hair hurting, or as I like to fondly call it, something that drives you crazy. And yes, guys, you can have this problem too when your hair hurts. And though it's not a real significant disease, it can lead to significant consequences. And that's why I'm talking about it. And why am I talking about it? Because my hair hurts. And I got to tell you, not only does my hair hurt, but it's falling out. Now you're going to take a look at me and say, Lillian, let's not be ridiculous. You are older than most of us. And that's true. I'm 68, soon to be 69 in April. Happy birthday to me. However, it doesn't matter how old or how young you are, whether you're male or female, your hair can certainly hurt. So what are you going to do? Well, we're going to review some of the things you can do to either stop your hair from hurting, or better yet, have it not happen again. Or if it does turn into a serious condition, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I suggest you go and call your doctor and tell them what the problem is so they can treat it for you immediately. I have some visual aids to help me. First thing is they suggest, number one, ladies and gentlemen, if you have your hair tied up in a ponytail or swept up off your feet into a bun or in pigtails or however you wear your hair, chiffon, you want to let it down because that is causing a strain on your hair roots. Yeah, I could bet you never thought about that. However, they suggest that high ponytails, which I am guilty of, cornrows, which everybody now is very fond of wearing, buns, braids, and updos can cause damage to your hair follicle. Yeah, gotta watch out, leading to hair pain. And this has been borne out by Lars SKTJOH, who's a founder of HARKLINIKKEN, a Denmark-based brand that specializes in hair products to help hair loss and thinning. And he says or suggests that you should wear these hairstyles more than a couple of times a week, which means you don't leave them in for 2 or 3 months at a time. And when you're not having them held up and restricted, you should let your hair down. Let it flow, ladies and gentlemen. You need to pay attention to this kind of hair pain, he goes on. It can be a warning about upcoming hair loss. And we all know what that means. Dun, 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 dun. And he also says there's an official term for this problem. It's called traction alopecia. I'll spell it out. TRACTION, new word ALOPECIA, which is a gradual balding from follicles damaged by too tight hair styles. And she also recommends to people who are having hair pain to use only soft cloth hair ties. No elastics, ladies or gentlemen. And opt for loose styles instead of something that pulls at your scalp. So if you pull your hair from time to time and in frustration or in stress, my recommendation to you is to stop it, because if you don't have hair pain, you will. And if you don't have hair loss, it will help ignite it to where it will start falling out of your head. And when you go to bed, don't put it into a ponytail. Don't put it into a braid the way you see in the movies in the old medieval times where all the ladies were braiding their hair before they went to bed, because this can result in hours of pain and tug. And you don't want that. The second one is take a break from your hair products. Oh boy, now we know that is a biggie. Use dry shampoo. Or what I used to do before dry shampoo used to come along is I would take talcum powder or cornstarch and sprinkle it in my hair, give myself a good massage with my fingertips gently, and then brush it all out. And it gets rid of most of the grease and the dirt that builds up on your scalp during the week. So what does this mean? Extending the life of a blowout that you want to use a hair dryer because everybody loves using them. This will prevent you from using it because an extended use of using blow dries isn't good for your hair or scalp either. And if your hairstylist has not told you this, then you need to find a new one. According to the doctor, most people use way too much and spray it on the scalp instead of on the strands, says Jaliman. Jaliman. Forgive my pronunciation. If I'm wrong, write me at pwrnetworkllc@gmail.com and say, Lillian, your pronunciation is hideous. This is how it should be pronounced. And I would be very grateful. Thank you. She goes on to say that bacteria can thrive, especially if they mix with sweat. And we know where we're getting extra sweat from, ladies and gentlemen, from the gym, potentially causing a cascade of inflammation, itching, and pain. Well, I think that's a good beginning, don't you? And turn in next week and we will discuss the rest of the problems associated with hair pain. And before we go away and stray, Saka in 1924 had this to say: it takes all sorts to make a sex. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. You can see it on amfm247.com from 8 to 9 p.m. this coming Tuesday evening, or at https://passionateworldtalkradio.com. Click on menus